Hai no hai lam sogo jotorno channel okay tinin topic hai general knowledge no tui no sini Tripura no tui first in Tripura hini norok screen no win tongna mota mo nai chen first in Tripura mane mo chin Tripura sabo puila hini question phaya di bai ati no tui tini ni MCQ okay leya kari chengnai tini ni first question. Who was the first chief minister of Tripura? ठीक है त्रिपुरा की फर्स्ट चीफ मिनिस्टर सब सचिंद्र लाल सिंह ठीक है ऑप्शन बी में however take as a question notification फाइमनो who was the first chief minister of Tripura after attaining statehood in 1972 so चंगजोटन सेमन चिन त्रिपुरा की यूनियन टेरिटरी तो 1956 ने होते 1956 ने होते यूनियन टेरिटरी राइट 1972 जोरा So 1972 का statehood मा कासो 1972 statehood मान मनी परे पुइला chief minister sabong का अब का सुकामोय सेन गुप्ता so confused ta nangdi jodi after attaining statehood ba up in 1972 in bhegange सुकामोय सेन गुप्ता and jodi just who was the first CM of Tripura hange of course mo ठीक है so confused ta ni mo सुकामोय सेन गुप्ता by सचिंद्र लाल सिंह ठीक है. Who was the first governor of Tripura? So, Puila governor. So, first governor in Singamare no mo after attaining statehood. Chung Simon Joto no statehood my union territory ke governor Ronata means lieutenant governor by LG. Lieutenant governor, right? So, Jihetu who was the first governor of Tripura mane or statehood mama ni pore ni koksa. Statehood mane Puila governor sabo. Of course, it is option A, that is BK Nehru. Okay? Next question. Who was the first chief commissioner of Tripura? Chief commissioner nadi chief commissioner tabu or commissioner what no norisi ka tabu ka secretary no state of secretary nadiba secretary to achu secretary ro so chief commissioner mane ro tabu ni ke chief secretary na ठीक है so sabab first chief commissioner Ranjit Kumar Roy. Next question. Who was the first forest minister of Tripura after attaining statehood? ठीक है statehood maman pore first forest minister sabo Chindraparani आंध्र श्री Sitish Chandra Das ठीक है. Next question. Who was the first lieutenant governor of Tripura कौन touching जैसा माने LG right so LG माने no LG of Tripura माने ना आ टाइम में Tripura UT तो माने union territory ठीक है so 1956 so union territory मान पूरे पूला lieutenant governor साबो so amoke ALDS jodi lieutenant governor ke ALDS jodi just who was the first governor in bage BK Nehru okay. Next question. Who was the first tribal chief minister of Tripura? It is Dasara Dev. Next question. Who was the first non-Congress chief minister of Tripura? Prafulla Kumar Das. Next question. Who was the first speaker of Tripura? Moke Upendra Kumar Roy. Next question. Who was the first deputy speaker of Tripura Legislative Assembly? Moke Muhammad Irsad Ali Chaudhary. Next question. Who was the first woman MP from Tripura? Puila Bari MP South Namoka Bibu Kumari Devi. Next question. Who was the first lady governor of Tripura? So Tripura Puila Bari governor Sabonka. It was Kamala Beni. Next question is which was the first college established in Tripura? So as we all know MBB it will be MBB college. It was established in 1947. So this is the question. Which was the first newspaper published in Tripura? So, the first newspaper is Arun. It was published in the year 1905. Okay? 1905. Okay, this is the same question. Which was the first magazine published in Tripura? If you are asked a question about the first magazine, then the answer will be Ravi. Okay? And first newspaper is Arun. Okay, again it is in 1921. Which was the first tea garden in Tripura? It is Hirachera Tea Garden. Next question. Who was the first Lok Sabha MP from Tripura? Lok Sabha MP Dasrat Dev. Second is who was the first Rajya Sabha MP from Tripura? It is Arman Ali Munshi. Next question. Who was the first education minister of Tripura? Sukhamoy Sen Gupta. Okay. First education minister in a sense As we all know, one minister can hold many portfolios, right? So Sukhumai Sengupta, he was the first chief minister after attaining statehood, after Tripura attained statehood. So he must have been the he must have held the charge of the education minister as well during that time, right? So that's why he was the first education minister as well as the first chief minister after Tripura attained statehood. In which year was the first council of ministers formed in Tripura? First council of ministers in 1963. Okay. In which year did railways first extend to Tripura? Okay, 1964. Next question. In which year did AIR, that is All India Radio Service, first started in Tripura? It is 1967. Next question. Who was the first Chief Justice of Tripura High Court? Justice Deepak Gupta. Next question. Which was the first university in Tripura? Moka? Tripura University. Established in 1987. Next question. Which was the first airport in Tripura? As we all know, it is Singarville Airport. Now it has been named as Maharaja Bir Vikram International Airport. Next question. What is the present name of Singarville Maharaja Bir Vikram Airport? Okay, present name. Who was the first recipient of Padma Shri from Tripura? So the first recipient, the first person to get to have been awarded Padma Shri from Tripura, it was Sachin Dev Burman. Who was the first Olympian from Tripura? It is Deepa Karmakar, Olympian. This is also same woman. Who was the first Chief Secretary of Tripura? See, Chief Secretary it is R.K. Roy. So as I have already told you, just the nomenclature got changed. That is, earlier this secretary used to be called as commissioner, right? So the first chief commissioner or the chief secretary is the same person, that is R.K. Roy. Okay. Next question. Which was the first radio station in Agartala? AIR Agartala. Next question. In which year Air India started broadcasting? It means when it was started. It is of course again the same answer, 1967. Which was the first municipality in Tripura? So it is Agartala municipality. Now this Agartala municipality, it got upgraded to Agartala Municipal Corporation, the one and only municipal corporation in Tripura. Okay, Agartala municipality. Who was the first king of Manikya dynasty? Who was the first woman chief minister of Tripura? So none, because not yet even a single female have served as a CM. Which was the first English newspaper in Tripura? Tripura Times. Next question. Who was the first recipient of Arjuna Award from Tripura? Deepa Karmakar. Which was the first national park in Tripura? Of course, it is Clouded Leopard National Park, where it is inside this Sipaizala, right, wildlife sanctuary. Again, who was the first recipient of Dronacharya Award from Tripura? It is Bisweswar Nandi. Okay, for today this much. Norok PDF download kena di kwang ma question dongo for some Tripura about Tripura general knowledge to ang tini kai description box o di ka. Now description box no ita kwang ma question dongo download kena di. Ge tinin bagay sungno hambai. O the sequence slide ni sequence ba question ni the number ni sequence ap kicha ulta palda ka prepare kharu. Nogabo nainga di. Ge tinin bagay sungno joton mo hambai.